In a parallel universe, West Ham United decided that Slaven Bilic wasn't the right man to lead West Ham to glory at the London Stadium. Instead, they chose this man. Hi there, my name is JNO. What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my face. Some of you have missed me apparently, but first of all, before we get into the episode, I'd just like to say a massive thank you to Ollie Plays for stepping in last week in the AFC Wimbledon save, getting us a win in the FA Cup final, and to FPL Nimfria for stepping in on FPL Today on my JNO United channel. It's much appreciated the help you guys gave me in keeping some content on my channel the week where my voice had gone, so thank you very much. But I am now back, and what better way to come back than an FA Cup fixture against Manchester United in the semi-finals. So it's at Wembley. A win here gets us into the finals to actually win a trophy for the first time in this save. Last time you were with us, I believe we witnessed the 2-1 defeat to Manchester City in the away leg, knocking us out of the Euro Cup, which was really unfortunate. We then had a 2-2 win with a great goal by Matty James to get us the point in that fixture against Arsenal. And then the only game we played off camera is Burnley, where we won 3-1. Luan, Brandon Muldoon and Yuri Tillemans all getting on the score sheet. Dominic Solanke getting on the score sheet for Burnley. But now we have the big tie against Manchester United in the FA Cup. And then we have a home game against Crystal Palace, a must win if we want to get Champions League football, because currently we are sitting in 5th place. We have the game in hand on Arsenal that would get us up to 69 points, but their goal difference is better. So we need them to drop some points to try and grab this 4th place spot, or it will be Euro Cup football for us next season. And to be honest, there could have been a much better side for us to come up against, because we have played Manchester United 12 times, we've lost 6 times, drawn 5 times and only beaten them once. So it's not like we often get the victory against Jose Mourinho's side. This 4-4-1-1 seems to do really well against us. And if we manage to beat Manchester United, we have Arsenal or Liverpool coming up in the final, but that's a big if. Okay guys, so the team we're going into this game with, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm nervous. We've got Dragowski in goal with Byram and Gibbs as the wing backs, Oxford and Saul as the centre backs, Hughes and Van Ginkel as the 2-man midfield, behind Luan, Klaassen and Berahino, just behind Mark Anderson up front. Trying Oxford as a cover defender, trying to stop any balls over the top. Hopefully he can sweep them all up. That's the plan. We don't have an offside trap on, just have to double check that. So hopefully, and with Hughes as a central midfielder on defend, hopefully that tightens us up a little bit, or enough to counteract Manchester United and their pretty good attacking play. And we are playing the 4-4-1-1, which is what we expected. They have the likes of Griezmann, Coric, Pogba, Rashford on the right, Mata, Silva is their striker, Andre Miguel Valentin Silva, who looks pretty damn good to be fair, Luke Shaw, Eric Bailly, Javi Martinez, Danilo and David De Gea in goal. Please, just a trophy would be amazing. Just one trophy. Okay, so we are in a packed Wembley Stadium. Oh boy. Oh boy. Can we get a win? What a great way to come back to the channel after losing my voice if we could pick up a win here today. Although Silva's coming forward, he doesn't seem to have many options around him and Saul wins the ball there. This is probably just the beginning highlights, so it's probably going to peter out right about now as it goes out wide to Gibbs. Oh dear. Let's not have them attack. Oh great. Thank you, Dragowski. Dragowski's come in because I've noticed mentally he's a bit stronger than Frolic. So hopefully in a situation like this, a cup final, Dragowski will perform better than Frolic may have done. Oh, great ball over the top by Klaassen. Anderson, please. That would have been a great start. 1 minute in and we almost got a goal. Good signs at the beginning of this game. Can we have another chance like that, please? And can Anderson please put it away if we do get another chance like that? Although, ball's played into Silva. Silva's coming forward. Plays it back to Coric, who finds Mata. Mata through to Rashford, who's run forward. Rashford's going to get a cross in. Saul, Griezmann heads it straight at Dragowski. Not liking the look. of this here. They have got a clear-cut chance and a half chance in the first 20 minutes. 3 of them on target. Both of our chances have been on target as well, though. Might have to try and change something up here. Gibbs wins the header, but we then lose the second ball. It's going to be another attack here by Manchester United. Out wide to Griezmann. Griezmann goes past his man, then plays it out wide to Shaw. Shaw's going to get the ball into the box. Silva. Oh dear. Okay, all of their play seems to be camped in our area, so I definitely don't think we are helping ourselves by being set on counter. We're going to put the tempo to normal. Stop the run of defence. I may even change formation. But anyway, let's watch the highlight as Shaw gets down the left, crosses it into the box. Silva is the first there. Oxford is around the right area, but he's not getting stuck in, which I'd have liked him to do there. We'll leave it until half time before I try and make a change to the tactic. Alright. So we're going to tell him you've been unlucky so far. No, we owe Man United. That's worked. That'll do nicely. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are changing. This could go horribly wrong, but hopefully it's me reading the game correctly. We are changing so that we are playing a 4-3-3 or a 4-1-2-2-1, whatever you want to call it. We have dropped our attacking midfielder back to a defensive midfielder. Put Hughes there. Van Ginkel is now being a deep line playmaker and support, and Klaassen is going to have license to run forward. And we're going to see how this works in the second half. Hopefully, this will counteract what looked like a good pairing between Mata and Silva up top. Alright, Gibbs with a throw-in now. Poor throw-in though. Van Ginkel should pick the ball up here though. Oxford now has it. Oxford to Saul. Saul, who I struggle to say the name of, and I can feel my voice going already. But Byram comes inside. Saul now has it to Hughes. Hughes back out wide to Byram, to Klaassen. Klaassen with a back heel to Berahino. Berahino, get a decent ball in. Get the goal. Come on, boys. Oh, God damn it. Right, Oxford does sweep up the long ball up forward. Luan now cutting inside. Oh, Luan, you should have had a better ball there. And now Man United can counter. Oxford with a rubbish header. What have you done? You were in the exact right position. Fortunately, Dragowski makes the save. He's exactly where I wanted him, and then he fluffs his header. Okay, we're getting close to the 60-minute mark where we will make a substitution. Right, so we are going to take Gibbs off. Are we going to take Gibbs off? For Donny van der Beek. Donny van der Beek will go in that defensive midfield role. Hughes will go out to the left. Mark Anderson is not having the best of games, so Egerstein's going to come on. Okay, we have half an hour to make something of this game. So we're going to go into our instructions and we're going to up the tempo and run at the defence. Hopefully make something happen here. It's going to be a disappointing season. We did so well in both the Euro Cup at first and the FA Cup to get this far. Mata's now going to whip a ball into the box. It's headed out. Egerstein's picked it up. Play it along the line. Nice simple ball to Luan. Luan plays it to Van der Beek. Van der Beek's come a bit further forward than I'd like. And now he's going to be out of position. But Van der Beek wins it back nicely. Well played, Van der Beek. I'll forgive you for rushing forward so much. Berahino back to Byram. Byram to Van Ginkel. Van Ginkel plays it out wide to Luan. Can Luan find the ball into the box? Get in! Martinez own goal by the looks of it. We are back into the game. It is 1-1. Has my tactic actually worked? Am I a tactical genius, a tactical mastermind? Something had to be done because I felt like we were definitely going to lose if I didn't touch anything. Martinez was worried that Egerstein was going to get on the end of that, had to get a touch on it, and has put it past his own keeper. Come on, boys. If we could grab another goal, that would be absolutely epic. Although Danilo is running forward now, cutting inside. Silva back to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan, Saul with a good header. Oh, Berahino, you could have won that ball if you'd at least tried. Griezmann's going to get a ball into the box. Rashford at the back post. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Alright, we've managed to claw our way back into it just to concede very, very quickly. No one marking Rashford there.
2,000 years later.
Wow, how long's this celebration got to go on for? Come on, boys. Can you grab a last gasp equaliser? Van Ginkel out to Luan. Luan plays it across field to Byron. Byron play it to Berahino. Thank you very much. Berahino, get a decent ball into the box, Berahino. You've been a letdown in this game. I was putting you up there because I thought I might need more firepower, more clinicalness in front of goal, and Matt has scored. And that's all come from Berahino losing the ball. Oh well, it was a good cup run. Not the perfect cup run, clearly. Disappointing scenes here. Now the only thing to rescue our season would be to make sure we get Champions League football. If we don't get Champions League football, then this has been a very disappointing season. Yeah, my team's now passing it about like they have controlled the whole game. Doesn't matter now, boys. We're 3-1 down. We can keep the ball all we want. We need to get the ball forward and score. And even then, we can't score 2 in 5 seconds. Okay, that is full time. We have unfortunately lost in our FA Cup semi-final, which means we're out of the cup. It means another trophyless year. I'm determined next year we need to win something. I need to have something in my trophy cabinet because I've done 4 seasons and so far all I've got to show for it is Champions League football. Anyway guys, on to Crystal Palace. So after that little hiccup, let's go on to the Crystal Palace game, and maybe I'll only record the 1 episode tonight because clearly. Okay guys, so it's time for the second game of this episode and we are playing Crystal Palace at the London Stadium. And we have a lot better of a record against Crystal Palace, fortunately for us. We have won 6 games out of 8, only losing 2 to Palace. Palace currently sitting in 11th, not much to play for come the tail end of this season. I believe this is our game in hand, so we need to win this. That would put us on 69 points with 3 games left, the same amount as Arsenal, who are currently sitting in 4th. Palace play a very similar 4-2-3-1 to us, with the likes of Benteke, Muniain, Wampai, Townsend, Højbjerg, Grenier, Suarez, Ward, Leonhardt, Tompkins, and who is the keeper? Steve Mandanda. That's not a bad looking side to be fair, but I would fancy my boys to beat them. We are going with a 4-2-3-1 with, I'm going to try Hughes as central midfield defence still. Oxford's still on central defensive cover, although I might switch them around just because he's going to be further back than Van Ginkel, I believe. So there we go. We're going to have the defender on the left and the cover defender on the right. Van Beek is coming in at right back because we're trying to train him up in that position, and I believe this is a game I can get away with putting him there in. Gibbs is going to be on the left. Frolic is coming back in goal. Hughes and Van Ginkel still keeping their 2-man midfield partnership going with Sane, Klaassen, Draxler behind Luan. Oh, Oxford's not fully fit, so we may have to change him out pretty early, maybe at half time. Anyway, boys, this is a must-win game. Otherwise, we may be playing Euro Cup football. See, that's what we're playing for. We're playing for the Champions Cup berth. Don't let us down, boys. Assertive. Alright, that's not helped at all, has it? I thought mentioning the cup might have fired the boys up, but it's not at all. This feels almost as big as that Manchester United game, purely because if we don't win this, we are 3 points behind Arsenal with 3 games left in the season to get that 4th place spot. Luan, you were on fire at part of the season up front. Mark Anderson has been poor in front of goal recently, so I've brought you in. Do the job for us, Luan. The job I thought you'd do when I brought you in the summer. Okay, we're going to have a corner here. Hughes crosses it in. It's a poor corner. Grenier's going to play it forward, but Van Beek wins the header. Sane now plays it to Draxler. Draxler back to Saul. Saul to Oxford. Oxford to Hughes. Hughes to Draxler. Draxler runs forward. Is he going to have a shot? Gets tackled by Ward way too easily. Win that ball, Saul. Thank you very much. Sane. Come on, Sane. Do some magic. Sane running forward. They can't tackle him. Draxler. Oh, why straight at Mandanda? Any side of Mandanda, and that was probably a goal. We are dominating the match so far, so good signs early on in this game, 15 minutes in. Klaassen's going to pick the ball up outside the box. Going to cross it in. It's blocked. It's another corner to us. We're piling on the pressure in the first 15 minutes here on Palace. Let's grab an early goal. Calm the nerves. Calm my nerves. Good winning header by Van Ginkel. Draxler goes past one, has a shot from crazy distance with a man clearly in front of him. Not sure about that, Draxler. Oh, and Oxford, you're meant to cover. Your whole job is to be the cover. So don't blimmin' keep in line with Saul. That's not your job. Okay, this isn't looking good. Calm down, Palace. As Palace come forward, Wampai. Gibbs just about gets an interception there. Now Draxler's coming forward. Draxler plays it to Luan. Luan is on his own at the moment, but he runs into the space. Finds Klaassen. Klaassen can look out wide to Sane. Sane has managed to win that ball. Someone make a run for him. Oh, they're crowding that box, but Draxler's through. Again, great save by Mandanda. Draxler's had 2 great opportunities and hasn't put either away. Van der Beek now crossing the ball into the box. That didn't look like the brightest tackle, Klaassen. I know you're eager. Fortunately, it's just a lecturing by Kevin Friend. Great, Kevin Friend's my referee. Ideally, I'd have liked a goal by now. Van Ginkel coming forward with the ball now. Plays it to Klaassen, who just gets tackled. Just stands there and gets tackled. It's alright, Klaassen. Don't worry about it. You're meant to have good composure and control of the ball, but you just let yourself get tackled. Gibbs has won the ball there, though, and is running forward and gets tackled back. One of those highlights where it looks like possession of the ball is going to change multiple times. Hughes won the ball there, lost it. Benteke over the top. And again, Reece Oxford is nowhere to be found. I think we might change Reece Oxford at half-time. Not doing the job I was hoping he would do, playing as a central defender on cover. Again, why did you not see Grenier with that run? They've had 4 chances, but 3 have been clear-cut, so their chances have been very good, and they've gone 1-0 up. Here, Oxford, you're doing your job there, but watch the runner. Was that a tackle by Oxford as well? So he actually got his foot in. It looks like Oxford got his foot in, and that's ended up with a ball in the back of the net. Why am I on counter? I don't want to be on counter. God damn it, I've not changed it from the Man U game. Alright, we're now on control. Fingers crossed. Maybe we were sitting too far back. If I lose a game because I wasn't paying attention to what mentality I was on, I'm going to be livid with myself. Okay, Klaassen is not having the best of games. We're going to bring on Lanzini, who has often been the hero for us in this save, coming off the bench. We need a goalkeeper over the summer. Losing Rajkovic is obviously a bigger blow than I thought it would be. And Egerstein, again, you're going to have the chance to prove yourself. So Lanzini and Egerstein, come on and do something for us. As we are also going to have a bit of a team talk. Tell them to push forward and grab a goal. This is ridiculous. This is Crystal Palace at our stadium. They've had 4 chances, but 3 of them have been really good. A whole 10 minutes goes and nothing's happened. I feel like I'm going to lose this because I've not changed the settings from the Man United game. Wow. A draw isn't even good enough, so even if we score now... Oh, I've thrown away a Champions League berth by not paying attention to what mentality I had on. Well, that's a disappointing comeback to the series, isn't it? Okay, guys, I mean, it's not over. We still could get Champions League football, but we have thrown away our game in hand, which we were relying on winning. We've lost to Crystal Palace. Probably deserved to win if I'd just paid attention to my mentality settings. I feel like I sat too far back and let them get those balls to Benteke and the like. Very disappointing. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, as always, to the West Ham world. If you've enjoyed the episode, I haven't, but if you've enjoyed it, please make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And also check out my Patreon page where you can support the channel with a monthly monetary donation. I've been JNO, you guys have been awesome, and remember, it's all about the game and the Euro Cup. We like the Euro Cup. I've got to convince myself of that.